Welcome back to another episode of Growing with Lalascrops. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell notification button below so that you can get notified once I post a new video. So today, you guys, we are working in the strawberry patch. I've been trying to figure out what I wanted to do as far as protecting my strawberry plant from any backsplash. For the past couple of days, we have been getting some rain. So I was like, yeah, it's about that time to start protecting my strawberry plants. But before I did that, I wanted to figure out the better option. If I wanted to do straw, hay, I just did not know at the time which option I wanted to go with. But I have decided, you guys, and I decided to go with pine needles, you guys. As you can see back here, I bought this size from my local, from a nursery. So it's just, pine needles. It was $5. Now, if I had a pine tree, I would definitely utilize the pine needles from that. But unfortunately, I don't have like a pine cone tree. So this is the option that I wanted to try. So basically, in today's video, what I will be doing is amending the soil using the earthworm castings. Because I have not actually amended this soil. I mean, I did give my plant some Trifecta Plus. Oh, let me show you the flowers, you guys. Yeah, so for majority of these plants, I did put some Trifecta Plus down into the hole when I planted them. But some of my newer plants, like in the back, and then these, I forgot to show you guys, give you guys an update on the daughter plants. So these are the daughter plants that I started from the runners in the front right here, and they look like they are doing well. Look at all these leaves. We are about to have rain again today, so I was like, let me go ahead and put down the pine needles, or amend the soil and then put down the pine needles, and then later on I could probably go back in and place some Trifecta Plus around the plants to feed them for springtime. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing in today's video. Let me show you the flowers, you guys, that the plants are producing. So this one has, it has 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I had another one. And then this one has one right here. Does this one have one? Oh, that one has one too. It probably has some more coming in on that one too. Let's see. Nothing on these yet. Take these weeds out. This one has a couple flowers on it too. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, about four flowers on that one too. For the most part, the strawberries are doing pretty well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use some of the earthworm castings to amend the soil, work that in just a little bit, and then I'm going to place the pine needles on top of that, and I'll show you guys how I do that. I just wanted to show you guys the analysis for earthworm castings. For nitrogen, it has 0.6. For available phosphate, it has 0.7, and then for soluble potassium, it has 0.2%. So this is what the earthworm castings look like. Bring it up a little closer, and it's very thin. So what I'm going to do is work this down into the soil so that this can help amend the soil and get it ready for spring. I mean, to be honest, I haven't grown too many things in this soil, but it's good to amend your soil every so often. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just spread it all around the raised bed first, and then go in and work it into the soil. guys, so for the most part I have placed the earthworm castings around my plants, and so now I'm going to go in and work those earthworm castings into the soil. Be careful not to disturb your plants when you are doing so, but that's why I said just try to do it around the plant, not too close. Okay, so right this in here. So doing growing, it takes more than just planting some plants, you guys. You want to learn about soil preparation, and and I had to learn that recently. It's important to learn how to keep your soil healthy, because whatever you're planting is going to go down into your existing soil. So yeah, so you want to try to keep the soil that you do have healthy. You have to learn how to replenish the nutrients that has been lost in your soil, so that's important. And I'll do a video on that, how I'm adding trace minerals back into the soil. So I had to learn though. I didn't know all this. I mean, I'm still learning, but yeah, I had to learn, and I'm still learning. And but I just, on my channel, I just like to bring you guys along on my journey, and if I can teach you something, I don't mind. But for the most part, what I do on my channel for right now, since I am like, it's only been a year since I've been gardening, I'm learning as I go, and I just want to show you guys my journey. But when I get a couple years in of gardening, then I feel like I will be able to help educate others about gardening. The daughter plants are really doing well, so I'm excited about that. And if you are wondering like exactly what I'm talking about, like daughter plants, I will link in this video above how I propagated the daughter plants from the mother plant, and you will kind of get what I'm talking about. So get these roots out of here. Make sure that the crowns are not covered once you do go in and rake this product in. You don't want to you don't want to cover your crowns, because that's where the new growth and the flowers produce. So I gotta keep a mindset about that when I'm going in here and working this in here. All right, you guys, so I have worked the worm castings into the soil, as you can tell. So what I'm going to do next is apply the pine needles. All right, you guys, so I have shredded up some of pine needles. It's suggested to use shredded pine needles, and I just used some scissors to cut up a majority of these. But the reason why you want to use shredded pine needles is because the microbes are able to go in and decompose the pine needles. So that's something I had to learn. I did make the mistake of placing the long length pine needles in the raised bed. I just wanted to come on and correct myself. I deleted the video, and I was like, no, I don't want to tell you guys the wrong information. So I decided to add this clip to the video. So yeah, it's suggested to use shredded pine needles, because these will decompose eventually, especially when you are cutting the pine needles. The microbes can go in and break down the shredded pine needles. All right, you guys, so I am going to add the shredded pine needles that I cut up. So as I am placing these shredded pine needles around my strawberry plants, I'm going to give you guys some benefits of using pine needles in your garden. Number one, they are lightweight and fluffy, and eventually, like I said earlier, they will decompose down. And I am referring to the shredded version. Of course, you can use this to protect your strawberries from soil contact, as you can see. Of course, they are a great option for mulching. It also helps with water retention, so it's gonna keep your plants, your soil moist under here. And this is great to add for spring and especially summertime. I kind of like this option a little bit more than the wood chips. I think that it gives it a nice color to the area. It's nice and neat, and it gets the job done. So this is going to help with the backsplash from rain hitting down on the soil, and that's going to help prevent the soil from getting onto the leaves and possibly creating some type of diseases on the leaves, which can spread. And what it's going to also do is help prevent the weeds from coming up around your strawberry plants, or whichever plants you decide to use the shredded pine straw for. But yeah, you guys, it's very important to provide some type of protection for your strawberry plants, especially like your strawberries that start to produce, so that the fruit won't get rotten or eaten by certain pests. I was trying to debate if I wanted to add some more strawberries in here, you guys. It's just so pretty, like I said earlier, I plan on feeding the plants before springtime some Trifecta Plus. And so you guys, I apply maybe about 1 to 2 inches the pine needles, the shredded pine needles. So this is the finished look, you guys. I may go in and just hit a couple more spots, but for the most part, I love the look. It's going to protect my fruits once they develop. As you can see, these are some strawberries that are about to produce, and I have pine needles underneath there, so that as they fall, they will be on top of these pine needles. Okay, so you guys, I'm about to water it so you can see what it looks like watered down. Nice, very nice. Like I said, I have to come in and hit any spots that I've missed, but look at how well that water is still able to get through to the soil. I love it. I love it. So if you guys enjoyed today's video showing you how I amended the soil for my strawberry patch and added these shredded pine needles as mulch for my strawberry plants, let me know in the comments below, like I said, what type of mulching system you guys are using, or if you will decide to use some shredded pine needles. I would love to know. So I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit that red notification button so that you can get notified once I post a new video. Thank you for your support, and I will see you in my next video. As always, happy gardening. Peace.